I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
We hear about collaboration. Yesterday, the Assembly of Nova Scotia Mi'kmaq Chiefs sent a letter to the Premier, which read in part, "Last week's sweeping legislative proposal is another example of the provincial government choosing not to engage or consult with the Mi'kmaq of Nova Scotia prior to introducing significant changes in the mining sector." They go on to say, "The province also sits at several tables with KMK and the Assembly where these changes should have been discussed, but were never raised or flagged for us." Why didn't the Premier bother to speak with the Chiefs about a policy that impacts their land and constitutional rights?
I recognize the Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I have great respect for our First Nations leaders, tremendous respect. We'll be meeting with them later this week, the Minister and myself, to talk about some of these issues, Madam Speaker. But I understand the realities of the world, the situation we're facing right now with these Trump's tariffs, the tax, the President's actions. They're designed to hurt our people. They're designed to hurt our country, and we need to respond to that. We will consult as projects arise. There will be extensive consultation, but Madam Speaker, there are forces beyond our control that require urgent action, and we are responding to them to support all Nova Scotians, and we will continue to do that. We'll work with our wonderful First Nations partners on that too, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
This is not about the courtesy of conversation. This is about respecting a constitutional right to consult. It is concerning that this government did not take their constitutional requirement to consult Indigenous rights holders seriously in this rush to legislate. Their letter made that clear. Mi'kmaq rights holders were also among the hundreds of people gathered outside today, along with doctors, environmentalists, property owners, rural Nova Scotians, and everyday people who happen to disagree with this government's act first and ask later approach. Does the Premier consider the Mi'kmaq to be just another special interest group?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Lanou Affairs.
Walalin, Madam Speaker, and Walalin to the member opposite for the question. And I stand here as a proud Indigenous woman, here to help voices be heard that haven't made it to the table before. Sometimes that can be really loud voices, and sometimes that can actually be really soft voices in our community. And I'm here to help lift all of those voices and ensure that they're all heard as we carry these conversations forward. We've begun conversations, we'll continue conversations, and something else I'm extremely proud about is how strongly upheld the duty to consult is within this government. It shows up in all departments and is upheld in such a strong way. So as projects come forward, we will absolutely consult, and I thank the member opposite for the question. Yeah.